That's the Noida skyline this morning. Those are our offices, and right outside we've posted this big on the horizon. The only thing that matters on this day, phase 2 of polling, is for the voters across these 88 seats to go out and cast their ballot. Go out and vote, ladies and gentlemen. Your vote counts. And it's a whole host of reporters that is spread right across the length and breadth of the country, across the 13 states and union territories. They're all of them waiting to get us the ground reports, including Neetu Raghukumar, Purnima is present there, Ritu is present, Harish Upadhyay is present, Anshul, Kamalika, Saurabh, Akash, a lot of them on ground to get you the pulse of what's happening on ground with respect to the voter turnout, and also we'll do a quick check of some of the interesting fights. Let's go straight in and zoom in towards Bihar and Bengal. Saurabh is joining us from Purnia, where it's a very interesting fight. But first to Kamalika, who's joining us from Darjeeling. Many thought it would be Harsh Singla who would be the BJP's candidate. That's not the story, but Darjeeling itself presents a very interesting story. So is Darjeeling coming out to vote behind you? Is there activity, or is it just security personnel that you see, Kamalika?
Absolutely, Bengal, you will see from the morning voter turnouts, high voter turnouts. And right now I'm standing in a model booth, which is a pink booth, which is run by the polling personnel of all women polling personnel. Harshvardhan Shringla has voted in the morning. That's another interesting thing. This is a place, all the three constituencies, Darjeeling, Balughat and Raiganj, 100% CAPF. Only for three constituencies we have 272 companies CAPF, which is very high. So till now what we are getting initial complaints is like Shukanto Majumdar, heavyweight BJP state president, he is contesting from Balughat. He has been complaining that voters are intimidated in certain places. On the other hand, the TMC is saying in certain places CAPF is trying to influence the voters. So, as Bengal starts, I will again keep my fingers crossed, but it's violence which calls the day in Bengal in every voting phase. But this time you can see huge line and model booth where huge number of people. Here, this is the character of Bengal, like women and men, they all came out to vote early in the morning. But here, it's really interesting. We'll just try to talk to some people. इतना सुबह वोट क्यों देने आते हैं?
सुबह गर्म नहीं है, घर जाके आराम से काम कर सकते हैं वोट देके।
किस तरफ हवा है इधर?
सब ठीक ही है।
हवा किस तरफ, पॉलिटिकल हवा किस तरफ, किस चीज पे वोट देंगे आप?
अब देखते हैं क्या।
Kamalika, you have to ask them, have they voted every time? Have they voted every time? See, we see people who are coming together. How many times have they voted?
हर बार आप लोग वोट देते हो ना आके?
हाँ, हर बार ही देते हैं।
इस बार स्पेशल कुछ है?
नहीं, हर बार जिसको देते हो वही है।
शांति चाहिए? This is a major thing here. When I'm standing in Chopra, which is the tail of Darjeeling, it's a very sensitive area. This is the place where 2019 huge amount of violence has been seen. Raiganj is very sensitive. 111 companies only in Raiganj. So in Bengal, people turnout is not that a factor. People do turn out. Huge number of people come up. But the factor is whether it will be violence-free or not. That's the big question. In Bengal, that
voter intimidation and violence, these are two allegations that have been made, and everybody pointing fingers at each other. Kamalika, happy to see that you're at a pink booth. That's an all-woman manned booth there. Polling officials across the length and breadth of our country. 1.67 lakh polling booths that are active only on this day, today, the big festival of democracy.